Okay, I decided I'll do a little video review of two Millennium Falcons. Now, bear in mind, I am not a Star Wars fan. I don't like Star Wars. I find it boring. The characters bland and cliche. The action tiresome. The dialogue is terrible. I have zero enjoyment of Star Wars at all, and I don't frankly care. I don't think I care about this upcoming one. I'll probably see it on DVD. Well, I'm not going to the cinema to see it, especially since it's an Abrams movie and that guy is a complete hack. But anyway, he destroyed Star Wars. He destroyed Star Trek, pretending to a vastly dumbed down version of Star Wars. But anyway, I decided I'll do a little video review of these two Millennium Falcons. Now I've actually got something like 4 Millennium Falcons. I've got a Transformers one, a Micro Machines, Titanium, and this new. It's kind of a mix of die-cast and plastic. For the new movie. I was looking to get the Titanium one. Out of Star Wars, the only thing I particularly like out of Star Wars is the Millennium Falcon. Mostly because, well, it's a heap of junk. It's a fast little ship that's quite underpowered. Has pretty much next to no real shields. And she's just a flying heap of junk. But she's got character. And I like that. I can kind of picture her in Star Trek. No, the non-reboot nonsense, because that stuff isn't Star Trek. But I can picture this little ship in Star Wars trying to outrun a Federation starship. And probably managing. Because it's a fast ship, no real firepower to speak of, aside from these cannons at the top and bottom. But no real firepower, but she's fast, incredibly fast. So, let's see, a little kind of comparison, a little review. Okay, the Titanium came out almost 10 years ago. Die-cast with a little bit of plastic, mostly with the antenna, or kind of the dish here, and little turrets here. The rest is die-cast. Good heft to it, a lot of detail, as you can see, which I'm not sure if the camera's fully showing. Just have a lot of detail. And she has a landing gear, so you can just sit it down there. Now this one seems to be more designed with play in mind. You can put your finger in here and you just push it around. Pretty stupid gimmick, to be perfectly honest. It's easily removed. Untab it there. It doesn't come with a landing gear, but like the Titanium, this one has a lot of detail. However, the turrets here don't swivel. The dish kind of does, but it's a little tight. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you want to snap it off. There's a lot of detail, about as much as the Titanium. There's a lot of detail. This one seems to be minus several details. The Titanium has kind of little dark patches, like here, here, there, on the underside as well. This one, however, doesn't. And then there's little dark patches. And I think they're like thrustle exhausts. At the back, they're a little more spaced out than they do in here. Probably because this model's just a little bigger. Both actually look pretty much as good as one another. This one has some die cast, but not a lot. There's like a little die cast here, a little there, a little at the back. A tiny bit on the bottom, but there is it's lighter than the older Titanium, and while she's got a lot of details and many, a largely all over. There's some areas where it doesn't quite have as much detail. As you can see, the other Millennium Falcons have got an older micro machines from about close to 20 years back, and the Transformers Millennium Falcon. I'm kind of considering selling my Star Wars Transformers. Oh, they've flew up in space, I've got a whole lot of them. But anyway, this isn't about them. But, well, this one has a lot of detail, and does seem to be designed more for play in mind. This one is more kind of collector's piece. I had a good ahead, as I'm sure as you can hear. Got a very metal clunk to her, which is nice. This one, a little bit of metal, but not as much. But she doesn't have the swiveling turrets. Then the dish kinda swivels, but it's a little tight. And well, to be honest, well, this one is more up to date. Clearly, the dish was replaced after the previous one was lost at the Return of the Jedi. If I had to say which one was better, I'd have to say this one's probably the better one. If you're a collector and you're looking for a really kind of thick kind of model, this does it nicely. But if you're looking for one that's a little more kind of play worthy, well, there's always this one. Just doesn't come with a landing gear. So, although I do like the Millennium Falcon, just not really enough to make me like to see it, make me like the franchise. I just thought I'd just do this little comparison, especially if anyone's been seeing this in the shops and wondering if it's any good. It's alright. It's not got the same heft as this. It's alright. I wouldn't call it the best model you get. I know I think there's a new titanium version of this one out, but I'm honestly not sure. I haven't seen it. If you ever see it, get it. It might be as good as this one. Okay, so this is Lena Watt signing off. Well, if you like Star Wars, and I'm sure you like these. If not, well, they're decent enough little ships. They're pretty much the best ship out of the entire franchise. Because quite frankly, the Empire ships are just totally stupid. So this is Lena Watt signing off, and